Throughout the world, women rely on Avon for the most prestigious and alluring fragrances on the market. They trust in the quality and love the feeling they get when wearing them. I'm Isabel Ryan, Director of Global Fragrance Development, and I've been developing fragrances for 15 years. Today I'm going to introduce you to 5 renowned perfumers from the world's leading fragrance houses who partner with Avon for Avon's most enticing bouquets. We'll also visit Avon's global hub for research and development, where Avon fragrances are put to the test to ensure their lastingness and quality. Every Avon fragrance is made from select ingredients chosen by experts. Our fragrance house partners travel the globe in search of the rarest and newest ingredients for their signature Avon perfumes. Kelis Becker, master perfumer at Givaudan, is creator of some of the world's most successful fragrances. Her earliest memories of perfume go back to her native France, when as a little girl, her mother scented her bathwater with flowers and opened up her senses to the world of fragrance.
To create a fragrance is really to create an illusion that will wrap you the same way a dress wraps you. It should give you this feeling of being caressed by a fabric. It can give you a sense of pleasure. It works all around your body. When you create a fragrance, you put together things that resonate to you. The Jasmine Absolute is king of the oils. Jasmine came from India and it totally changed the quality of fragrances. It gives this edible feeling of a fragrance. Avon brings luxury to all. It makes me feel very good to work for them.
At Takasago, French perfumer Francis Kurkdjian strives to create scents that magically transport women to another time and another place.
If you please everybody, you might seduce no one. You have to find the right edge, so it's gonna seduce the maximum of people. Some people start from a raw material, I start from a feeling. I want to envision what the fragrance will provoke if you smell it. Fragrance touches you in a physical and emotional way. It touches who you are as a human being, it touches your memories. Orange flower goes from purity to something more sensual, more sexy. As a perfumer, I act the same way as an interior architect. I harmonize and coordinate your private interior.
The mystery of every fragrance lies in the art of the perfumer. The combination of notes creates not just a scent, but an emotional experience. Renowned perfumer Honorine Blanc at Firmenich has been creating fragrances for nearly 2 decades. Her perfumes for Avon include You by Ungaro Fever for Her, Jet Femme, and Jet Homme Resort.
I believe in every fragrance you have a memory to go with it. My mother used to wear Shalimar. The first time I opened her drawer, the whole drawer was the smell of my mother. It was very intense and sensual at the same time. The rose for me is one of the most difficult flowers to recreate. When you smell a rose in the morning, it sparkles, very juicy. Later in the day, it's much more intense. It's like the woman is saying, I'm wearing something fresh, but she knows inside at home that the background is very sensual. It's just beautiful. How can you describe beauty? You can't describe it. It does touch you.
At International Flavors and Fragrances is gifted perfumer Laurent Ligurnac. Laurent has the talent for blending American contemporary sensibility with classic French perfumery.
I think perfumery is the best way to express myself. I grew up in Paris. People take bath in perfume. After they will spray fragrance all over their body. It's a culture. Every perfumer has their own signature. I'm really well known for the tuberose. If it's used in a trace, will give you the sophistication and texture in a fragrance. But as a signature will be the vavoom. You are the queen of the room. When people smell it, I want them to feel pretty and good about themselves.
Perfumer David Appel from Symrise finds inspiration in nature, from pine trees to the exotic tropical grass known as vetiver.
When I smelled the first time, it smelled like the sea. It intrigued me that this material, which came from the root of a grass, smelled like the ocean. That was my aha moment in being passionate about perfumery. I am deeply inspired by things in my childhood. I can remember traveling down to the ocean, being overwhelmed by the scent of the sea. I want to convey a feeling that I think all people have. For me, it's always about that beauty ritual of applying a fragrance. There's something gorgeous about that. That fragrance should be a part of the person's personality, their statement.
Avon's reputation was built on the unsurpassed quality of its skincare products. The same level of scrutiny also goes into the fragrances we develop. So you can see why Avon fragrances are purchased by millions of customers around the world. Open an Avon fragrance and appreciate the effort, the pride, and the passion that go into making every product that bears the name Avon.